Is it sane? Is it possible? Still I ask myself, are we, am I? In our game, it's not logical, but you contemplate, are we, am I?
Ladies and gentlemen, how could that not pump you up? Let us absolutely go. We are about an hour and 20 minutes away from game number 6. I got to shift over a little. Game 6. Leafs Bruins. Leafs can't win at home. Bruins can't close out a series. The Bruins are giant chokers. The Leafs can't get anything done. Somebody's going to do it tonight. Somebody's going to do it. It's going to happen for one of these teams, and I don't know who. I don't know who. I believe it's the Toronto Maple Leafs. But you never know. It's playoff hockey. You never know. I wore this jersey last episode, and you gotta, like, whatever worked last time, you gotta go with it again. I hope you're watching in the same place you were watching last time. I hope you were on that same couch. I hope you were wearing the same clothes, top to bottom. We gotta bring that good juju to our Toronto Maple Leafs. We gotta get game number 6 here. Push it to 7. Anything can happen in game number 7. That's the beauty about game number 7. Anything can happen. The Leafs just need to get it there. Let's go get that W. Thank you for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world. I'm sure you'll be watching this right now, and I appreciate you for hanging out with me right now as we pregame stream Steve Dangle, who is coming up on the SDPN YouTube channel in about an hour and 15 minutes now. If you are here, you can just stick around here, and he'll pop up. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, you'll have to head on over to our YouTube channel to catch Steve Dangle live stream Bruins Leafs tonight. So let me know in the chat, crowd people, let me know how you're feeling. Crowd people. Let me know how you are feeling about tonight's game. Is it like confident? Are you just super confident they're going to get this done? No worries at all. I believe that the Toronto Maple Leafs will win. Die-hard believer. Mitch Marner's going to show up. Willie's going to show up. No Austin. If you needed the confirmation, it has been confirmed. No Austin Matthews tonight for the Toronto Maple Leafs. But that hasn't stopped them before from winning a hockey game. So we have here, oh my gosh, Dapper Duck starts it off. Dapper Duck, I'll get the music going for you. Dapper Duck just gifted 5 memberships to SDP VIP on the YouTube stream. We appreciate that, Dapper Duck. These are the draft lottery results in our NHL 24 sim. Here, let me explain what's going on if you're not familiar with this stream. And then I'm going to get to your answers about what's going to happen tonight. I'm going to read through some of them. If you're not familiar with what's happening right now, we're pregame streaming Steve Dangle. This is our series that we call 1 since 67. My quest as general manager of the Toronto Maple Leafs to win 1 Stanley Cup since 1967. We have been unsuccessful in 2 seasons so far. We have played through 2 full seasons, and both seasons we have come up short. Last season, we lost in the first round to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Not great. We got off to a 3-0 deficit. We tried to climb our way back into the series. We couldn't do it. We lost in the first round to the Tampa Bay Lightning. The year before that, the 2024 season, we lost in the second round to the New York Rangers, where we blew a 3-1 series lead. Now we are in the off season of year 2. The second line on our team didn't show up at all during the playoffs, so our main goal this offseason is to rebuild our entire second line and maybe get some help on D. That's what we're looking at. Maybe another backup goalie, but we got Woll and Samsonov. That should be good. That's going to be our main objective here. Trade Mason McTavish, who's on our second line, who didn't show up at all in the playoffs. And we have a lot of young prospects here that will come up and fill the gap for our team as we get rid of this second line. Phil Kessel didn't work out. Corey Perry didn't work out. We tried signing some vets to help us win in the playoffs, and they did not help. So these are the draft lottery results. As you can see, Vegas absolutely steals the draft lottery. Moves up from 12 to 2nd. Insane. Nashville, unfortunately, drops from, they have the worst odds. They dropped to 3rd place in the draft lottery. Some of your thoughts on what is going to happen tonight with the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins. Also, shout out IFX798, who gifted $1. Every dollar is appreciated. Thank you. This is from Maxwell. Leafs have driven me insane as per normal. This could be amazing. This could be an amazing Leafs effort or a major toilet bowl blocking diaper full. Yeah, that's pretty much, it's either going to go one of 2 ways. I've outsourced my Leafs misery, grief, and all leafiness to Mr. Dangle, so I've been peacefully zen the entire season and playoffs. That's from SDBeer42. This is from Josh. If the Bruins don't put it away early, Leafs will win. I agree with that. Like, one thing we've seen in this series is the Leafs can be front runners. If the Bruins don't get out to the front, the start first, and the Leafs, like, we get it started early, the Leafs are going to be good. Couple early goals for the Leafs. They're going to excel at being front runners. They won't let Boston get back into the game. I think that's how it's going to go tonight. I think the Leafs win. Somebody said trade Riley. Ben's clearly been here for a couple streams. Riley has been a liability on our stream so far. Has not shown up in the playoffs, but I think like we're going to go out, we're going to try and steal like Cale Makar, Quinn Hughes, something like that, and get Riley a stud number 1 defenseman so that he is no longer the number 1 defenseman on our team. Carter says, Mitch Marner about to have a legacy game. That is what I like to hear. Have some faith in your buds. Austin Rogers, $2. He says, greetings from South Carolina. Love the channel. Hold on. Austin, here's some Ole. Thank you. Appreciate the $2. Every donation is appreciated. All right, let's do... Oh, hold on. Cancel. This is retirements. Okay, yeah. Retirements. Let's get up here. Let's see who has retired. Maybe a couple guys on our team, because we had Corey Perry and Phil Kessel. Let's see. Joe Pavelski, done. Chris Letang, done. Artem Anisimov, done. Jason Demers, Matt Martin, Jordy Ben. Out of skaters in the NHL, EA, come on. 2 skaters in the whole league retired? All right, that makes a lot of sense. So then we just get to the rest of the people on here. Jumbo Joe Thornton. His numbers are wrong. That's not correct. That doesn't make sense at all. His numbers are wrong there. Yeah, you make one hell of a game. Carey Price officially retires. Alex Stalock. What's happening here? How old is Alex Stalock? How can I see his age? They don't just show... Oh, 37. Alex Stalock is 37? I had no idea. I guess he's been around forever. All right, retirement's pretty tame. 2 guys. 2 guys on NHL deals retire. Chris Letang, Joe Pavelski, who was in Montreal. Chris Letang obviously retires a Pittsburgh Penguin. That's pretty tame. Joe Pavelski is now a coach for the Montreal Canadiens. That's pretty cool. Stalock, scout. Price, scout. Joe Thornton, scout. Nice. Coach retirements. We have to fill a Marlies coaching slot. Braylon on the Marlies retired. Trade Marner for Hughes. is a chat we just got. Shout out Kuzi93. We're not trading Marner for Hughes. That's what we got Mason McTavish for. All right. Day ahead of the draft. We can't make any trades yet. Here's our roster. If you're not familiar with our roster, this is what we got going. We got $7 million in cap space. Mason McTavish, I'm going to sign. Well, we don't even have to sign him to the extension. We could just tender his offer sheet. Like, what's his contract extension looking like? Yeah, 1 year, $2 million. Extension dollars remaining. Asking price $2.2 million. Oh, that's Noah Gregor. What am I talking about? Extension. There we go. $8.2 million. So we are just going to tender this RFA once we get to the draft. We're going to do that. We're going to trade him for a top-end defenseman, and we're going to be laughing. Corey Perry, we're going to release. Phil Kessel, we don't need. Robbie Fabry, garbage. Did not show up in the playoffs. Noah Gregor, we'll get that extension for Noah Gregor. One way. Oh, no. Noah Gregor, $2.2 million. No. We won't do that. And Timothy Lills, 2.8. We'll do that for Timothy Lills. And everybody else is signed. This is going to be a pretty tame offseason from us, from a contract standpoint and a roster building standpoint, because a lot of guys are just signed. We have a lot of RFAs, but the core pieces of the team are all there and signed through this season. So we're going to make a lot of moves on the trade block front, but contract-wise, it's going to be pretty easy. Just bring back a whole bunch of the young RFAs. Did I lower injuries? Shout out AAPO, who just reminded me. We need to lower injuries. And Carter, who said check goalie contracts. Joseph Wall needs one. Offer extension. Joseph Wall, $1.2 million, 2 years, 1 way. We'll probably do that one. I'm going to wait a little to the re-sign period. There's no rush here. Unless, because I don't even want to trade Mason McTavish at the draft. I want to do that a little after, during the offseason, just so we can see where we're at. Injuries. So injuries is something we will change, because we changed this in our last franchise mode, like way back when, and it really helped, because injuries, they set them way too high as default, and I tried to play with them again, and it's been awful. So it's not under this screen, no. Time scaling. No, not here. Gameplay settings? Gameplay sliders? No, that's gameplay. Audio visual assisted chat. It should be under rules, shouldn't it? I'll go back to gameplay sliders. Penalties? Let's try gameplay sliders. That would make more sense. Because it's gameplay, right? Injury, fatigue. Damn it. No. What do we got? AI learning. Face off. Under icing? Did I miss it? On gameplay sliders. Right at the bottom. Okay. Gameplay sliders right at the bottom. Oh, injury occurrence. There we go. Boom. Thank you. We're going down to 30 out of 100. It's at 50-50, so we'll do 30. That should be good. 30 out of 100 makes sense. More than because, like, everybody on our team is injured all the time. It's just very unrealistic that everybody on our team is always injured. Having 5 guys out during our playoff run, it was absurd. Our whole defense core was out. Let's make this game a little bit more realistic. Let's check the draft scouting. What we got here, so we can game plan a little for the draft. View draft class. 25. Everybody's saying 25. Matt says 25. Gravely says 25, like last time. All right, we'll go down to 25. We'll go down to 25. If that's what we did last time, then we'll do it again. Shout out everybody in the chat one time. Crab people. That's why I got you. All right, 25. There we go. All right. Chat says 25. We go 25. Let's game plan for the draft here, ladies and gentlemen. I trust our scouts to give me... Can I not see the gems from... I guess I can't see... Oh, here we go. Let me try view draft class. Maybe we can see the gems. Here we go. Gems. All right, so we can't get this one. Last time we got a gem here at 1. Oh, my gosh. Marshall Drummond. We're taking him. There's the gem that we need. Okay, so Marshall Drummond is going to be a Toronto Maple Leaf. 6'5", right winger. Damn. 6'5", 212, right wing, power forward, sniper. Marshall Drummond, we are drafting you. So 100, he's going to go 124, which is, because 30 teams. Oh, he's going late. 30, that's 62nd round. 90 is 3rd round. So he's about a 4th round pick. So we're going to take him with our 2nd round pick because that's what we got. We could even trade back if we really wanted to. So we'll do that. And then we can even trade back till next year because Marshall Drummond's the only player we want. So we can even trade back that 2nd round pick we have till next season. I don't hate that at all. We take our one guy. We want the gems. That's all we got to do. Backup Tendy. We could take a backup 10. We could use that 2nd round pick. Find trade. All right. Find trade. Let's find trades. Guys who are not coming back. Ryan Fabry. Years left 0. All right, so Fabry, we're not re-signing. Hey, free 7th. We can get a free 7th round pick for Fabry. Because we're not going to re-sign him. And is anybody willing to give up higher than a 7th? No. Okay, so free 7th is Fabry. Kessel. What if we did Kessel and Corey Perry? We're not bringing them back. No trades found. Kessel and Fabry. 7th round pick. Okay, so we'll do that one from Dallas, I guess, but that doesn't make sense. Perry and Fabry. Let's see this one. 7th round pick. Okay, so that doesn't make sense. Just Kessel. We're trading away signing rights here. Josh, no. I just want draft picks. Those guys need contracts. Hey, shout out Balloon Stew. Just started following. Appreciate you. All right, so let's move Fabry for the 7th. What else we got in terms of unsigned? No, those are all RFAs. Jake McCabe, we're not bringing back because he wants too much. We package McCabe and Fabry. No, can't do that. I'm going to try and upgrade a... Let me get the last... 2026 7th. Okay. Edit this trade. We're going to try and upgrade a 6th to a 5th next season. Draft picks. Next year's 2026 3rd. And let's try and move a 2028 4th. A 4th to a 3rd for Ryan Fabry's signing rights? Hey! All right! Hell yeah! That's a tiny piece of work! Oh, damn! All right, let's see if we can do the same thing with Phil Kessel. Holy crap, I'm shocked that worked. Wow. Oh, somebody took a draft pick. All right, let's offer trade or find trade. Anybody who wants Phil Kessel, let's find him. Some of our age is the easy way to pull him up. All right, let's try Corey Perry first. Corey Perry. So Montreal wants it for Savard. Kessel. Savard. Pair them together. No trades found. All right, Phil Kessel. Trade Gregor if you aren't going to re-sign him. That's a great idea as well. Let's get Noah Gregor in this. Where is he at? Gregor did want too much money. There he is. UFA, Noah Gregor. All those No way. No, because he's an RFA, right? Noah Gregor's expiry is an RFA, so we can just tender him. Does it say his expiry here? One way, yeah. Pending availability. It's not. Like he's 26. I don't think. Is he expiring as a UFA? I forgot to check. I completely forget. And we can't view our contracts, can we? No, we can't view our contracts from this screen. Does anybody remember if he's yeah, he's expiring as an RFA. Says Matt Bruder. So let's not move Noah Gregor because we can always just tender him and then trade him later because won't be a UFA. So it's not crucial. It's not crucial. All right, let's go back to Phil the throw. We can always move him later. That's bad TV, says Jesse, do that. But we don't have to do it now. That's the beauty of moving Noah Gregor. We don't have to do it now. He's an RFA. We can do it later. So we're going to move the 53rd pick We're going to try and get a second for next year. Montreal wants it. So, because we only want one player, so I'm going to try and move our second back till next season. Even if we, like, can we get, like, a second and a third, you know? 2026, Montreal second. And 2026, just give me a late rounder, like a fifth. All right, so we're going to swap seconds. Hopefully, getting the trade value is not going to work here. I can already see that. Maybe we just swap seconds and see if that works. Trade rejected. All right, we'll take it. We'll take those picks. We'll use it. Can we move back? Like maybe we take 2/3. So we take a third. Oh. Fine trade. So maybe we can move back here. Let's do draft picks, a second, our better second, and then let's get Kessel in there. Age. Easiest way to pull him up. Kessel. Sort. Montreal. Edit. So I'm going to try and trade back in this draft. Try and get 2/3. So a third this year. The 89th. And then a third next year. All right, so we're looking for 2/3. Trying to trade back because our guy that we want is not scouted till 127th. We're going to get a next year's third on top of that. So we're going to move back, get our guy, and get another pick on top of it. Let's see. Trade accepted. Okay. All right. We've moved back. Maybe do we do it again? So like no love, like nothing lost with this moving back. Get an extra pick on top of that. Beautiful. Like it. Don't hate. Look how we're set up for 2026. Love it. Love it. Love it. Who called me Dubas? Who called me Dubas? No. I refuse. Boo. All right, do we trade back again? Like, do we keep trading back? Like, do I take 2/3 next year and just keep accumulating? I think we keep trading back. Like, I don't like this is you guys. Hear me out. Do we just keep moving back and back and back? Anaheim right now wants to give us 2/3 next season for our second round pick. I think it might be fun to keep moving back. I think it might be fun. Let me know what you think in the chat. Because I'm willing to take this right now. I should go through and see what else people are offering. But like in a heartbeat, I'm willing to take these 2/3. If the chat disagrees, I won't do it. But it looks pretty sweet in my eyes to take 2/3 from the. Oh, somebody drafted. Oh, let's get back. Let's get back. And M. Sundin was drafted. Oh, no. So what do we got here? A lot of people want our second round pick. We'll go back to Anaheim. Stop trying to trade us TJ Brody. Trump trying to trade us Justin Hall. What is happening? Stop trying to trade us Mason Marchment. Bunch of ex-Leafs everywhere. Jeez. Here we go. Arizona. That's this year. All right, let's edit this one. Don't do it. We're getting a lot of don't do it. Jesse, please never be the GM for any team. That's from Rasmus. How dare you? How dare you? Now, a straight swap of seconds is a whole different ball game. Remove that. Remove that. Why do I have to pay a sweetener to move back a year? I hate that. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. I will pay you a sweetener to move back a year. Like, your sweetener is Corey Perry. All right. Even if I'll take out this 7th. Corey Perry, and we're just gonna move back a year. Move back a year. Corey Perry, we're not gonna re-sign him. Let's see what happens. Move back a year. Trade rejected. I think they want the 7th sweetener to move back a year. Is there another player that we don't want? That we can just sell on for nothing? Oh, Jake McCabe. Jake McCabe, we're not re-signing. Too many players. All right, Jake McCabe is more valuable than Corey Perry. So move back a year, propose. Trade rejected. Might have thrown a 7th sweetener? A 7th round sweetener. That's crazy. A 6th. Okay, we're moving back 1. So let's go a 6th to a 7th. How about them apples? How about them apples? A 6th. So we move back around. We go 6 to 7. You get McCabe's signing rights. You get a 2nd this year. We just want your 2nd next year. Anaheim. Oh, no. I was wheeling and dealing. It kicked me out. All right, fine trade. Let's get back over to here. Let's get back over to this. We're wheeling and dealing here. We got a lot of things cooking. We got a lot of things going on here. I might take these 2/3. You guys, 2/3 might be it. I'm just trying to move back a year so I don't waste this time on a stupid prospect that I don't want. I want the gems, and there's only one. All right, this is the last move, and then if we don't make this move with Anaheim, we're just making this. We're making the pick. I'm telling you, those 2/3 though, those 2/3, they're haunting me. They're on my shoulders. I'm thinking about those 2/3. Kyle Dubas is in my ear saying trade back. Trade rejected. All right. Embrace the inner Dubas. I'm telling you. Let's go make a pick. Oh, no, because our 2nd is the one I'm trying to move. I wonder if I can start a poll. All right, quick poll. New poll. I gotta write that. I gotta write this. Hold on. We're starting a poll. Stop trading. Okay, no, Kevin said it. Kevin said it. Stop trading back. Use the pick for once. All right. Kevin, I'll listen. Kevin Brevin, we're taking the pick. Let's go. I'm listening. It's on you, Kevin. If anybody disagrees, blame Kevin. Kevin, air horns for you. He said it really sternly. And I got intimidated. He was really mean about it. Kevin Brevin was like, "Oh, Jesse, you better make the pick." And I said, "Okay. All right, we're going to make it." All right, so this is it. This is our draft. We got 2 minutes and 42 seconds. This is what's on the clock for this 2nd round pick. We got Artem Kolosov. We got Dmitry Volkov. There's our gem. He's still out there. Marshall Drummond. We'll take him with the next one. No worries. How do I sort by, like, do they have an X factor? You know, like, just like, tell me if they do. Tell me if we got another gem. Previous rank, CS rank, Hirsch. Let's sort by potential at least. Oh, all right. We got elite, but a 1. Okay, a 2 here. But there's no scout rank on them. This is top 6 forward, Troy Flood. This is pick 66, remember. Top 4 defensemen. Okay, so Artem Kolosov might be the guy. Top 4 defensemen, offensive defensemen, medium potential. We got 2 little lines on the binoculars, meaning like pretty good. Or we go with the guarantee. Gregory Bouwmeester. So this is it. Gregory Bouwmeester or Artem Kolosov. I think it's Bouwmeester. We take the sure thing, top 9 forward, sniper. We probably just go with him. No. No, Malecki says no. I don't think it's Malecki. Makasoli says no. Bouwmeester. Ty Smith says guaranteed Bo. That's Bad TV says Bo. Noted European legend, Gregory. Let's see their pro. Okay, we got 40 seconds. I'm leaning towards Bouwmeester. Everybody's saying goalie? I don't want a goalie. Goalies. We got 30 seconds. Goalies on the scout rank. 97. We're not taking a goalie. Uh-oh, we got 30 seconds. I'm going to buy us more time. Hold on. Call timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout. Okay, we called the timeout. We got 5 minutes more. Whew. Whew. Okay, make pick. Second, we're not doing goalie. None of the goalies are good. What are you guys talking about? I'm not taking a fringe starter goalie or these potential elite goalies. No more goalies. I'm done listening to that. We're doing Bouwmeester or Kolosov? Pick the sniper that is 81st. Where is he? That's Bouwmeester. Bouwmeester is a sniper. B. Smith. Who else we got? Since we got 4 minutes on the clock here, let's see what else we got. No, Grinder. Bang. Nicholas Bang. That'd be funny. No. Oh. Amari Cannon. It's not bad. I don't hate that. Bo would be my pick. Take the defenseman, Bouwmeester. They mean Lindgren. Oh, where's Lindgren? Oh, here we go. Oscar Lindgren, Swedish sniper. The elite scout isn't accurate, though. That's what I don't like about that. Very inaccurate. No, that's not. That's too risky. I'd rather go Bouwmeester. Bouwmeester, we know what we're getting. Instead of doing magic beans, let's go with what we know what we got. Inaccurate. Still, Kolosov's still inaccurate. I'm taking the top 9 forward. Let me see. Play style snipe, scout rank. What is this? Strength of competition, C-. That's not great. Leadership ability, maturity, sniper, weaknesses, none? Gregory's the boy. NHL ETA 4 years. Nah, I'm so dead set on Greg. Greg's the boy. Would match top 4. NHL ETA 5 years. Nah, okay, we're done. Gregory, welcome to the Toronto Maple Leafs. 4 years is terrible. Everybody say no. But like, what are the other options? 4 years is terrible. Why is everybody saying 4 years? Oh, okay, 3 years. Yeah, there's one. But like, who knows how accurate that is? 5 years. If 4 years is terrible, then Kolosov is worse. Let me see your boy Lindgren. 5 years. And now it's pretty accurate. Look at that. 4 bars. Bukestad. 2 bars, 3 years. Bouwmeester's our boy. We're drafting him. Make pick. Welcome to Toronto Maple Leafs. Gregory Bouwmeester. Hell yeah. I'm going to play. He's going to get Olayed. Oh, who is it? Stasiak? Stasiak is going to be elite? Where is he? Where is that player? Where's the potential for that player? Bukestad? No, we're going back to Gregory Bouwmeester. Make pick. He's getting Olayed. 58 overall! No! That's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. He's right in the range of everybody else. He's right in the range of everybody else. That threw me off. That looked really bad, but he's right in the range of everybody else. We drafted Gregory Bouwmeester. I'm very happy with it. It's a top 9 forward. 77s across the board. He's going to be good. He's going to be good. We're going to sim to next round, or we're going to check some of the other players around him. Let's go back to round 2. Let's see. Okay. Hurt. Medium Stasiak, the goalie, is thrown out late in there. Carter, medium potential starter. I don't want a goalie. We're not in the goalie business. We have Oliver Rodrigue. I'm good with our top 4 defensemen. Or top 9 forward. Sorry, I was reading Hirsch. I'm happy. I'm happy with the pick. Let's go get our gem at the next pick. We did it. Sim to pick 89. I'm taking our gem. And we're calling it a day. We're calling it a day. Marshall Drummond, you've been the whole reason we're here today. Thank you. Thank you. Marshall Drummond, welcome to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Fight it out with Mr. Gregory for a spot on the Toronto Maple Leafs. All right. I kind of still wish I traded back with Anaheim. We'll see what happens. Sim options. We're done. Sim entire draft. We are done. That was chaos. That was a lot. Andrew said it's all about that gem. Count it as a win. I 100% agree. That was a win of a draft. And I will not hear anything else. All right, let's set up. The following scouts have expiring contracts on your team. Go to assign scout. So let's re-sign some scouts here. All right, who needs... Oh, there we go. Re-sign scout. 5 years. Yeah, I'm going to give all the scouts all the money they want. They have done a great job for us, especially these guys. Robert Hedin. And one more. Oh. Offer contract. Re-sign scout. I'm going to offer you a little bit less. Alec, I haven't been that happy with your work. We have A+ scouts across the board. I don't want to lose them. Jaro Carney, I'm going to offer you a little less. Resign. As you can tell, I could care less about how much money these scouts are making. Because they're all A+. In my minds and on the paper, they are A+. All right, coaches. We are not firing Mark Giordano. Or Sean, what is his name? Stu Giordano. We do, however, need a new coach. We have a goal. We need an NHL goalie coach. So we will go out and sign an NHL goalie coach. Once we have that ability to do that, once we get to the signing period. All right, re-sign phase. We can't make the big Mason McTavish trade just yet, but we will tender him. Ty Smith says, fire the pro scouts. You don't need them. You have fog of war turned off. Is that how you do it? Because I feel like the scouts still help when you're scouting the draft prospects. All right, so Jake McCabe wants too much money. Yeah. Oh, my goodness, Jakey! Bye. Corey Perry. Oh. Bye. Marsha Rafai isn't going to get any better, unfortunately. Probably have to relieve him of his duties as well. Let's tender all these RFAs. Qualify. Yeah. Baudin. Qualify. Benoit. Qualify. Bjornfoot. Qualify. Max Ellis. Do we need to qualify Max Ellis? Come back to that decision. Alex Steves. We need people to play for the Marlies, that's for certain. Mason McTavish, the important one. Also, what does he want? Still the... Oh! Oh, I'm on Liljegren. Why do I keep doing that? Qualify. We only have $5 million in cap space? That's not great. Kukanen, Gregor, qualify. Ellis, will qualify. Marsha Rafai, we're going to release. We'll take that contract spot. Warren Fogle, no, buy, release. Bouwmeester will leave off the roster. Parasak, our draft pick from last season. We traded up to get him in the first round, 8th overall. We're signing him. Maybe he can make the show this season. Let's offer him a contract. His rookie deal, it's kicking in. We could also just wait another year. Like, I think maybe we even wait another year. Let him get a little better and then start off that 3-year contract. We don't have to make that decision right now. William Villeneuve. Let's qualify. Alex Steves. How many contract slots do we got? Oh, we got plenty. Kokinen. Yeah, great depth here. Marlies, you're looking good. Marlies, looking good. Alex Steves, bring him back. All right. We're done. And goalies. Hildeby, Petrozelli, Joseph Woll. I think we release Hildeby. We release Petrozelli. Because we don't need HL starter. Like, no. Bye. We'll save that contract slot. Joseph Woll, we're going to qualify and then check his offer contract. $1.1 million for a backup goalie. That's not bad. But, like, maybe Oliver Rodriguez, the backup goalie, and we let him mature into a starter. Like, I'm thinking we go Samsonov, Rodriguez, Joseph Woll. If he wants that little qualifying offer, he can take it. And then Hildeby. What's the contract? It's got to be a two-way. Two-way, yeah, doing this. All right, Hildeby can get an actual contract. And some of those RFAs, let's go look at some of the actual contracts we can offer them. Because the two-way contracts are free money in NHL 24. They do not count against the cap. They are not real dollars. Oh, Fraser Minton might make the lineup this year. Let's go. Offer contract. Two-way. 3 years. Do we even want... Is 76-24? I got to be a little bit more. I can't just be handing out all this money. Okay. So, Marlies, you're going to stick around. Villeneuve, you want a two-way? Perfect. I'll give you a bunch of money. I'll give you 3 years. I'll give you $9.25. Take it. You can have it. Alex Steves, do you want two-way? Two-way, perfect. 2 years. We'll see if we get any better. 900. Perfect. Alex Steves. Toppy. Two-way. Amazing. Free money. Toppy might get better. Let's try and sign Toppy forever. 3 years is the max. Mason, can't do it. You want $8 million. Liljegren, we can't do it. You want 4.3, and we're stacked on D. Two-way, free money, 3 years, 975. You might get a little better, Mr. Kokkonen. Noah Gregor, RFA, tendered, one-way contract, not committing. Max Ellis, two-way, free money. I don't want you for that long, though, because you're not going to get that much better. You are a Marlies player for life, probably. 900. Like, no, just take your qualifying. Jornfoot. Offer contract. One-way contract, Tobias. Oh, my goodness, Tobias. Never. Simone Benoit wants a one-way as well. Nick Baudin. Two-way. I'll take that every day of the week. It's free money. $875. What do you say? Afanasev. Afanasev? Igor. Igor's much easier. I don't know. Igor, if you want a 1 year deal, I'll give it to you. I'll give you your 1 year. 1 year, 800. You can stick around. All right. There we go. We got a lot of money out there. Let's get some of these guys signed. This is my favorite part of the game, by the way. I love the stupid contracts in the offseason. Hey, Scout signed. Scout signed. Baudin signs. Yep. Igor's back. Kokkonen's back. Villeneuve's back. Hey, Alex Steves is back. Hildeby's back. Toppy's back. We love us some Toppy. Some sloppy Toppy Niemela. Is that an okay nickname? Some sloppy Niemela. I think we figured something out. All right, defensemen. We got Pesci, York, Gooley. So we can move off of Liljegren. We can move on. Back on Noir, I agree. It was bad. It was awful, and I wish I didn't say it. It was. I wish I never said it. I'm gonna be honest. I wish I never said it. We got 30 minutes to go till Steve Dangle. If you're not familiar with what's going on, we are pregame streaming for Steve Dangle's stream, which comes up at the top of the hour. The Boston Bruins are playing the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think the Leafs are going to win. I honestly think the Leafs are going to win it tonight. I think they get off to an early start. I think they get a lead and they hold it. That's how the Leafs are going to win this game. It's the battle between two teams who can't win in these situations. The Boston Bruins can't close out a series, and the Toronto Maple Leafs can't win at home. We'll see who gets it done. We're about 30 minutes away from Steve Dangle relieving me. I got some hair here sticking out. From relieving me of this stream where we come up with nicknames for Toppy Niemela. All right, so I was looking to see if we can move off of Liljegren because Liljegren wants $4.3 million. That's too much for an 83 overall defenseman. But the qualifying offer is going to be pretty low, so we can just hang on to this for like the rest of the offseason. If we run out there, Riley, Pesci, York, Gooley, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's perfectly fine. We can move Liljegren, and then we want to move Mason McTavish and get a top 6 or top 2 defenseman because that's still the plan. Benoit's great. So, and then the Marlies have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll need Benoit for the Marlies. No, you want a one-way. We already did that. Tobias wants a one-way. Okay, so let's see what else we got. I think we're all good. I think we move past this screen here. Parasak, we don't have to make a decision here. Max Ellis. Oh, let's make a decision on Max Ellis. Do we want to offer him a real contract? Forwards here are. So this is our forward group right now. Justin Fisher just donated $5. Justin Fisher, do you want the Olay music? Because I'm going to give it to you. Thank you, Justin Fisher, for your $5. I appreciate it. Our forward group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we get down to Brad Lambert's our 12th forward. Let me check the Marlies. Count up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4 if it's Max Ellis. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll need our boy here, Max Ellis, for the Marlies. Yeah, we don't have enough depth there. We barely have enough forward, so we'll bring him back. One way, $8.25, free money. There you go. You can have it. Parasak could easily fit in the Marlies. Maybe we bring him over, but I don't want to kickstart that contract. I think that's bad GMing if we kickstart it when we don't have to. Let's get over the free agency period. OHL MVP. Yes, OHL MVP. Shout out Warrior Womp one time. Warrior Womp, I finally got to meet Warrior Womp in person. I felt like I was meeting one of my idols. Warrior Womp was at our Boston Pizza show in Bowmanville. Alex Schultz rejects our contract. Warrior Womp, I hope you had a great time at our live show at Boston Pizza. Hey, Max Ellis signs. I'm going to load in. If you're okay, I'd love to show the picture of us together, Warrior Womp. I'll load it in, and next stream that you're on, I'll show it off just so I can brag about how we met. Let me know if you're cool with that. Thank you to everybody, if anybody else in the chat came out to Boston Pizza. Oh, I was going to Scouts. To watch the Steve Dangle podcast live. We had a fantastic time. Warrior Womp says, Boston Pizza was great. The game, however, was disappointing. Yeah, it was very disappointing. One scout needs re-signing. Schultz here. You can have the money, Schultz. Offer contract. All right. 25 minutes to go. At the top of the hour, Steve Dangle is coming up. He's going to be live streaming the Boston Bruins and Toronto Maple Leafs. If you're not familiar with what's happening here, oh my gosh, Carney doesn't want it. If you're not familiar with what's happening here, this is our series called 1-67. It's our quest to win one Stanley Cup with the Toronto Maple Leafs since 1967. We are in the off season of year number 2. We've bowed out of the playoffs in the first year. We lost in the second round to the New York Rangers. In the second year, we didn't get swept by the Tampa Bay Lightning. We almost did. We went down 0-3 in the series early on. And we battled our way back, and then we eventually lost in the first round. We won the division. We had a very good team. I loaded up the team on offense. Our forward group was absolutely incredible. And in the end, it was a part of our downfall. All right, all the scouts are signed. Let's move over to free agency. We can finally start making trades. 42 contracts. All right, there. Yeah, cool. Awesome. We finally are now at free agency. What we need to do here is make a big splash. This whole stream, we have been waiting to get to this moment. Nobody wants Mason McTavish. Okay, whatever. It'll be easier to trade him if he has a contract. That's for certain. But, like, is there a contract out there that Mason McTavish will accept? Because right now it's... Yeah, he wants... So we're just going to wait it out the offseason until he becomes an RFA and that number goes down. The rest, we have no real holes here. We just want to move McTavish for someone like, I don't know, Cale Makar, Quinn Hughes, big name defenseman. Quinn Hughes, what would it take? No trades found. Makar, what would it take? We're about to. I got 20 minutes. Hopefully, I can make a big splash before we go here. Cale Makar is going to be impossible to trade for. I think Quinn Hughes is our first target. All right, Quinn Hughes, first target. Lefty. So let's get. No trades. Okay, let's get over there. Let's get over there. Oh, why didn't I just go the other way? If anybody else has some young defensemen they want on the Toronto Maple Leafs, this is the offseason. I don't do this very often. I don't just go out and trade all willy-nilly for the big-name defensemen. But this year, that's got to be the moves. What's happening here? Why are we over the salary cap? It's the offseason! The salary cap doesn't exist! The salary cap doesn't work in the offseason. Suggestions right now. Makar. Chikrin. Fox. Adam, what does the Fox say might be good? Thomas Chabot. Don't hate that at all. Mo Seider. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on a second. What's the trade value? Let's go to find a trade on Mo Seider. I don't have the dancing fox anymore. I don't. We'll have to bring out the panda. I used to have a dancing fox for Adam. What does the fox say? Oh, baby. Oh, Mo Seider is so attainable. Look at the trade value. Parasak, Samsonov, Pesci. Okay, edit. Somebody said Evan Bouchard. Evan Bouchard's attainable too. We're not moving Parasak. That's our boy. This is like easy pickings. I'm sorry, but we're ending this thing with Mo Seider on our team. There's no. I should have traded back. I would have had 2 third-round picks to put in this deal. We should have Kyle Dubased it. Broken record. Somebody with X Factor team. Vito's so right. Vito's so right. Hold on. Mo Seider, what are your X Factors? X Factors. Mo Seider has X Factors, everybody. My goodness. Mo Seider is the boy. 1-for-1, McTavish Seider. Trade rejected. Okay. If we had simply traded back, we would have had 2 first-round picks. Or, sorry, first round. We'd had 2 third-round picks on top of the third-round picks we already have. We would have 4 third-round picks we could have thrown in for this deal with Mo Seider. I'm upset. I'm upset. This is spicy. Oh, damn. They didn't even want the second. Ah, let's go! Let's go, Mo Seider! Let's go! Oh, baby! Who needs Mason McTavish when you have Mo Seider? Who needs draft picks when you have Mo Seider? Who needs anything when you have Mo Seider? What a time to be alive. Oh, man, look at our defense. We got Riley, Seider, Pesci, York, Gooley, Faber. Oh, who's competing with this? List one team that can compete with this decor. We're set. We are set. We are good. All right. Let's go figure out this forward group. Forward group's a little tricky. We only have $1.3 million in cap space left. I'm a little concerned about our cap space. We need to figure that out. We're going to have to make some moves. We're going to figure out the cap. That's okay, though. We got a defenseman for life in Mo Seider. Kevin LeBanc might be the trade. 5.2, 86 overall. Yeah, we're going to have to move off Liljegren. That's for certain. That's a no choice. About the $1.3 million. And then, like, but what are we missing on our forward group? Like, down the middle, we'll go Matthews, Monahan, Robertson, Lambert, I guess. Nick can play forward. Maselli, Yarncroke, Neighbors, Nyes, left. Willie, Marner, LeBanc, Kapanen, Holmberg. Who are the top? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm not sorting by overall. Where do we end? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we need depth scoring here. But we got to bank on Lambert getting good. He's an elite player. Like, he's going to get better. Jake Neighbors is also going to get better. He's 23, top 6 forward. We're fine there. We end our forward group at Holmberg. 78 is not too bad. Fraser Mitten's going to be good. Nyes probably gets a little better, maybe an 81. Like, I'm fine. I'm 100% fine with this forward group. Like, Maselli's going to get a little better. He's 24 and it's grayed out medium. Robertson's getting better. Neighbors getting better. Lambert's getting better. Holmberg's not getting better. Nyes is getting better. Minton's getting better. And then in the system, we got Noah Gregor's not signed. He'll have to do an RFA deal. Something really cheap. Steve's, thank goodness we kept him around. Beecher, no, then we're getting to like bad. Now we're too low. Let's go see who's two-way. No grit at all. No grit at all. Who is that? Muse says Hey, Warrior Womp. Shout out Warrior Womp again. Maselli does want a contract extension. Let's see what he wants. Offer extension. $5 million. We'll probably have to do this just because he's going to be a lot better. So it's 24. If we lock him up for $6 million, like he wants that. So if we did $6 million, 6 years, that would take him to 30. Even if we did 5.8, 5.8 for 6 years, we'll offer that next time around. We can wait on that a little. But I think that's a decent deal. We have $17 million in cap space next season. So we're just having 1 year of pain. Like, that's all. Because we're going to have Monahan coming off the books. We can always trade Monahan right now, if we're being perfectly honest. Robertson, and then Maselli. So I'll do that. Like, if we get him 5.8, LeBanc is going to be, but he's at 5.2 and 86 overall. That's good. Mo Seider's deal is amazing. Brett Pesce might be selling on. Goalie situation. I'm always looking at this goalie situation. Sammy got better. Sammy's an 87 now. I think when we start the game, he's an 85. But now he's at his peak. Joseph Woll. Let's go check the two-way players on free agency right now. See if we can steal anybody. Extend Lambert. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. There's a whole bunch of extensions. Let's get to the extensions next episode because I think there's a whole bunch of extensions we got to do. Shea Theodore is commanding so much money. Two-way contracts. Who wants two ways that we can do here? Hey! Hey! Oh my gosh. 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 Free depth forward. Vlad Nemeskov. Oh my gosh. Two-way. He wants to, I'm going to give him, I want it for more than 1 year, but like, as long as he accepts that, that's free money. Doesn't count against the cap. Wow. 80 overall, free depth forward. Is this Justin Danforth? That'd be good too. Jack Johnson. We don't need Jack Johnson. I think that's a great deal. Let's check goalies. Oh. Prosvetov. Louis Domingue the King. Who do we got here? 26.79 fringe starter. Best potential, I guess. Shout out Zach League. Zach League. Donated $2. Zach League donated $2. We appreciate that. We're coming up 9 minutes away from Steve Dangle hopping on stream. We're going to try and poach some more two-way contracts while we go here. I think that's going to be the end of us here. We can do Leeson. Brett Leeson, right wing. Let's do this. Brett Leeson, right wing. 26. Free money. Free depth winger. I like this. Offer contract. We're going to get him. $950, two-way, 1 year. Amazing. We don't really need Robin Salo. 78 overall. I think those are the two depths we'll need. Bro, check on Wall. He's there. He's good. He's chilling. Wall's chilling. He's got an RFA. He's been tendered. Is that Mark Muckle Carcone? Yes, that is him. Somebody mentioned extending Brad Lambert. RFA. Oh, that's such a great idea. Oh my gosh, because it, who said that? Who said that? Because Brad Lambert's going to go bazonkers this season. And we're going to have him at 975. I'll do an 8-year deal. I'll give him all the money he wants. You can have $1.2 million, Brad. This is how you cheat the system. I'm going to give him a one-way contract, $1.2 million. That's the extension for next season. I'm going to give you 1.35. You're not even going to know what to do with all this money. This is so against the rules. Let's see if this works. That would be insane because he's going to grow crazy amounts of potential. Can we do this more? Like, how have we never thought of this? How have we never thought of this? Yeah, I guess it has to time perfectly with when the extension happens and when their contract ends. Maybe we should kick off our boy's contract, Parasax, so that we can sign into an extension earlier. Like, if we offered him a one-way deal. No, we can't do that. The entry levels. Like, maybe we kick off the contract now. And then we can sign into the extension earlier because it'll kick off in 2028 or 2029. Then we can sign him a long-term deal and super cheap. Something to consider here. But we are definitely bending the rules of the game here, trying to sign Lambert for a long-term deal. Nick Robertson as well. Oh, Nick realizes his potential. This doesn't work the same with Nick Robertson. He's a little better. His agent is a little better. Monahan, what was his extension looking like? Oh, Sean Monahan, very reasonable extension, 2.2. Kapanen, 1.8. Very reasonable again. Yarncroke, 2.4. Let's do the Maselli extension. We'll end it. Can everybody in the chat let me know where you are watching from? That is what I would like to know right now. If you can tell me where in the world... Oh, did Austin Matthews... Oh, there he is. Where in the world you are watching from, I'm going to shout you out. That's how we're going to end here. Steve Dangle's coming up next. You don't need to go anywhere if you are here to watch Steve Dangle. Let's do this Maselli extension. Let's say goodbye. We're going to lowball him. We're going to hopefully get 6 years, 5.8. Not even 5.8. 5.675. 5.650. 7 years. No. 6 years. We can do this. 85 overall. 5.6. That's nice. I'm gonna offer him lower. 5.5. There we go. Offer that extension. Let's do it. All right. And then we're going to, next time we come back, which will be on Saturday. No, tomorrow. There's a stream tomorrow. Adam Wilde is streaming tomorrow for the Vancouver Canucks Nashville Predators game. So I'll be on pregame for him as well, I think. I think that's how it should work. We should be back here tomorrow again. Yeah. If everything goes to plan, we will be. Okay. So now that we figured that out, let's find out where you are watching from. We got Steve Dangle coming up in 3 minutes. The Toronto Maple Leafs, your Toronto Maple Leafs, are going to win tonight. They're going to defeat the Boston Bruins, and we're going to be here for game number 7. We're going to be hanging out ahead of game number 7. And we're going to be celebrating them tying the series. And everything, chips are all on the table once it's 7. Like, who knows what happens once it's 7? Anything can happen once it's 7. So I'm gonna play some hype up music to kick it off. But you don't need to go anywhere. This stream's gonna end, and you'll immediately be ported over to Steve's feed. So hang around while I read out where all of the beautiful people watching today watch this stream from. We got Northern Saskatchewan, Craig, Victoria, BC, Toronto, Windsor, Worcester, Massachusetts, My Garage, Montreal DJ, Ta in Vegas, Ohio Daniel, Southern Alberta, Ottawa. I need some confetti. Get the confetti and the animals out here. London, Ontario, Australia, Dan in England, Real News MMA is in Newfoundland, Syracuse Abel, Amsterdam from MPEI Brittany, Detroit Sam, Atlanta Maxwell, Barry Garbub, Matt in Virginia, Prague. We got third person in Prague. We got somebody in Springfield, Ontario, Bloopy in Kitchener, Chilliwack, BC is Bane, Port St. Lucia, Florida, Joe, Stratford, home of Justin Bieber, Ryan, and lastly, Ben, who just got his chat on the screen, Edmonton. Shout out to everybody who watched the stream today. I appreciate you. You could have been anywhere in the world. You're supposed to be watching us play NHL and get ready for the Leafs to hopefully beat the Boston Bruins. Have fun. Go Leafs, go.